I did one of those community posts. With my wife and another person. We own a business downtown Anchorage, Alaska. And downtown Anchorage, Alaska is really suffering the last maybe 15 years. It's been really a yucky place. I mean, Anchorage is really gross, stupid. It's like whoever is getting the money to make it look nice, they're smoking crack and just kind of spending the least amount of money as they can. The people that they hire for the safety and the upkeep of downtown through the Easy Park and the community service team or whatever the fuck, they all are scary looking people. They all look like they're gonna rob you. They're all frowning and going around with their little fucking yellow vests on, and I mean they look like prisoners. It's really a yucky, scary sight. They have this little car thing, and I guess they think it's cool, it's unique, but it's all dented up. They don't even paint it. I mean, it looks so low budget. I mean, so low budget. What kind of people run a tour business where Alaska looks like this? These people should be ashamed. I look around and I see all these people here in Alaska going on a tour, and I look around at my town, and from the various videos that you can see of me going to the parks, it's like they don't even fucking care. They don't care at all. You go to like Bird Point, one of my very favoriteest places. All that park is like 30 years old. They don't update it at all. The bathrooms, I think, are typically locked. They don't do anything, but it costs money. You have to pay, what, $5? It probably goes up every year. You have to pay to park in the parking lot. But the buses, the city buses, are not the city buses, but the tour buses owned by companies, they come in and 50, 100 people get off the buses every half an hour, tromp around on the thing looking at the old ass fucking park with the little infomercial things talking about the land. It's ridiculous. It's fucking ridiculous. They should have a link right there where you can go to the parks, the Alaska parks, or the Oregon parks, or the Florida parks, wherever the fuck you are. You can go to these park website thing, and you could go there, and it has all the information of everything all around there, and people could enter it, and it could be verified, just like a Wikipedia, but it would be like, oh, it's a real-time thing, you're here. Classes could even go there. That would be something that people might want to pay for, if like, you were going to teach your child at home. You could teach them the things that went on there. But, I'm not really all about the propaganda or anything like that. You don't really even need to. But anyways, it doesn't need to be costing money. It shouldn't cost money. And this Easy Park, so how's anybody gonna wanna, how are we supposed to encourage the people to come downtown and spend their money? I mean, nobody lives downtown for real. I mean, a few people do, but those people aren't supporting the businesses. It's people coming in or people working downtown, and it doesn't help any. Nobody wants to come down there. There's nowhere to park. If they can still have their little fucking parking garages, but just let the parking be free on the street. And people would come and they would go to the mall and then they would leave. And then other people would come and they would go to the mall, they'd go to the shops around there, and then they would leave. It's not we want to hold this parking spot hostage. You know, it's not like you're going to have a ransom. And it's not like we couldn't have rules like 4 or 5 hour parking or something like that. And you go by and you just get a ticket, and the ticket could go to the city instead of, which is us. We are the city. You and me, the people that live here, we're the city. We're the ones that form the government. The government works for us. We don't get controlled by the government. The government is not our mom and dad. The government is our fucking servant. Our servant. It's like our butler. The government is not your mom and dad. They don't need to be, oh, you can't do this, you can't do that, it's not safe, it's not this, it's not that. Hey mom, hey dad, you're fucking fired. I got the butler. The butler will help me do the things that I pay him to help me do. Butler, I want to eat breakfast. So the butler makes breakfast and brings it to me. That's what the government does. Hey government, I want to have a fucking road at my house that I built. I want to have a road to all these other people's houses that live in the same area. We're the ones that fucking pay you to make all this stuff work. So make it work. Or we'll pay somebody else. Government doesn't need to have any fucking brain of their own. We don't need the government to figure out anything. I don't want the government to figure out anything. I want the government to shut the fuck up and do what I fucking tell it to. And that's what's gonna fucking happen. All you people out there thinking that the government runs your fucking life, well, it doesn't. The government doesn't run your life. We run the government's life. We don't want the government. It's gone. It's ours. They don't own us. We own them. We own them. Everybody up there is a fucking fraud. Everybody. If there's a chance that we can bring a case against somebody, I don't care if you hate that person. If you can bring a case against them, then they're doing something wrong, aren't they? If you can't bring no fucking case and all you can do is say, I hate that person, everything they do is within the reasons of what we've all agreed upon, then you need to shut the fuck up. That's too fucking bad. But, you know, let's just say Joe Biden breaking all these fucking rules, being a fucking shady ass motherfucker. He can't just because he told on somebody else, he caught somebody else doing something bad, he doesn't get a free trip around the bad table, you know, taking whatever the fuck he wants, doing whatever the fuck he wants. It's not like that. He's fucking gone too. They're both fucking gone. Both of them. If you're both fucking in trouble, you're both fucking in trouble. Neither of you guys can be the president. And what about the fucking people trying to shove these fucking people down our throats? Oh, it's not them. It's, you know, it's just the people that want to be president. They're all acting on their own. They're all rogue. We got rogue candidates. Yeah, well, you guys fucking prop them up And you guys are all fucking suspect and illegal too. So guess what? You're all fucking gone. Everybody's fucking gone. If somebody can bring a case against you, then you're gone. And then all of a sudden we just get people that you can't build no fucking cases against them. Everybody, oh well, that's no fun because there's no chance of me getting the special deal of my group lording it over everybody else. Is that what you really want? That's the reason why we keep going with this fucking lunacy. It's because everybody thinks it's gonna be their turn soon. Fuck you. It's never gonna be your turn. It's already your turn right now and you're fucking wasting it. Because you don't even know how this fucking works. You don't know how this works. You're alive. Right now, you control this. Oh, but I'm scared. Maybe they'll hurt me. Yeah, they're not gonna hurt you because what they did is they said, we won't hurt you. We won't kill you right in your face. But we're gonna live off of you. So instead of living your life, albeit shorter than maybe what you would want it to be, and then they kill you. Instead of that, you don't live your life, and you don't live it longer than you did live it, and then they kill you anyways. After they've used you up. You can say, well, it's all about what I make of it, and I made the best of it while I was a slave. I made the best of it. I think that's just how you survive. That's not living your life. That's the fight or flight. They want you to be in fight or flight because you're not living your life. You're supporting them. There's no reason. There's no reason to pay taxes. There's no reason to vote. Not in this system. If you wanna create something else, then you have the confidence that you're gonna get some kind of result from this. If you think about it, it's always like just somebody just wants somebody else. The whole voting thing is just who do you want to profit off of your efforts and your labor. That's what it is. Who do you want to send the profits to? Well, what if you don't want to send the profits to anybody? What if you just want to live your life? You just want to live your life. I don't want to think about politics and oh no, this person's going to make an army and they're going to come with their army thousands of miles to this place and they're going to kill us all. I mean, for what? You see, it's because you're living in these ways that they're only good for a certain group of people. And that's what creates this thing where a certain group of people want to come in and be in power. If the ways were good for everyone, I mean everyone equally, the ways were good, then what would you be doing over there in Africa? What would you be doing? You wouldn't be doing anything to take anything that you already fucking have. It would just be you attacking them, wanting them not to have the thing that you already have. That's all that it would be, because everybody already has everything. And so, if that's the case, then you just don't want them to have it too. What, it makes it not special to have a bathtub if everybody has a bathtub? Harry, you're so hairy. Look at all that hair coming off of her. Looks like heck. Looks like HE double hockey sticks. Hedge. Well, this will just be another video where nobody says anything. Give you guys another guilt trip on deaf ears. Nobody's heard this. But it's good therapy. It is good therapy. I don't know what's wrong. Nobody cares. I mean, people care, but nobody cares about my opinion. That's what it is. Could be right, could be wrong. We will never know, because we won't know. I know. As far as I'm concerned, I think it's right. When I think I'm wrong, I say it, and I go backwards, and I try to figure it out. Sometimes I can't really figure it out, and I just say, oh, well, I guess I'm just wrong. But then, when you really think about it, it's just you being selfish, and you are wrong, and you can see how you need to be right. It's not easy, always, but I think it gets easier the less that you want to be a evil person. You see, they have to give you the chance to want to be that. They want you to think that you have the chance to be in the driver's seat of the scam. That's the whole thing. I'm telling you, they tell you in TV shows and movies. I've watched a lot of them about people scamming other people. It's the main premise. The greed. They have to be like that. Somebody that is giving can't be scammed. I mean, they can try to be scammed, but it never works. Not in this thing. In the TV shows and everything like that, they've tried to show every different way that they can to scam these people, and it never works because they're not shiesty, and the shiestiness is how they get to be above you. They're just better at the shiestiness. I got this shiesty game, and I know all the shiesty rules, and you can come in and be shiesty too, but I'm gonna be better than you. So you'll be better than other people, and you'll be collecting all your revenue, and then I'll be better than you, and I'll be collecting all of your revenue. And that's the way it goes. And so, you know, what if he created the shiesty game? What if I had a whole bunch of seashells, and I said, these seashells are worth this much, and these seashells are worth that much, and blah blah blah, and blah blah blah. Fake as fuck, but did you ever see Barter Kings? Butt Hair Kings? The Barter Kings. I got this here laptop, and what I really want is a yacht. So I'm gonna trade this laptop until I can get to a yacht, and I'm gonna give myself a month. So they get on Craigslist and got this laptop. Somebody needs a laptop, and I'm gonna trade them this laptop for a Super Duper barbecue. Okay, so now I got the Super Duper barbecue, but I don't have the laptop anymore. But technically, the barbecue is worth more than the laptop. So now I'm gonna trade the Super Duper barbecue for somebody has grandma's old spa tub where you can climb in it and sit in there. But they don't want that. They want a barbecue. So I'm gonna trade them that. So now I got this super spa thing, which is like $10,000 instead of the barbecue, which is like $4,000. And then I'm getting closer to my yacht. So now I got this shower, and I'll trade it for a classic car. Classic car that this person has in their garage that they don't have room for anymore. It's been lovingly restored to these certain things. It just needs a this or a that. But they're old now, so that shower sounds pretty cool. So now I trade them that, and now I got this $20,000 car instead of my $10,000 shower. Take the $20,000 car and trade it for a boat. A yacht. Not a big one, but one that costs $30,000. But it's the guy's dream car, and he's already got another yacht that he's buying, so sure, he'll trade. Now I got my yacht. And somebody else has my laptop. It's the way it goes, right? We had to do all that work. He had to do all that work. So then what if he goes out in the yacht and then sells it? It'd be like he sold that laptop for $30,000. And the laptop is probably worth, what, $800? This one time they traded to get a monster truck. And you see they're like pals, and they compete, so it's like two people doing this thing, so you got twice as many little scenarios. It's really kind of an interesting show. What do you think that shows people about the way everything works? The way everything works. I think we know how it works. It's just you don't want to give it up for that or this or whatever. You don't want to support somebody else. Great. case you're wondering, it is a fish island. A very small one.